Hello all, Meteorologist Kaitlin Wright here. I wanted to give you a quick update on radar and the latest on Hurricane Melissa, a monster of a storm. But let's go ahead and start with live radar right now because we are seeing showers push through the area, the heaviest of rain in our eastern counties, and we're actually getting a decent little break here in the Charlotte metro. But if it's not raining, it's cloudy, it's cool, and you might even just be seeing a little bit of a misty drizzle out there. So getting you kind of kicked off for the middle of the day. If you do have any lunch plans and you're in Ansonville, Wadesboro, over eastward into Rockingham, boy, you're seeing that rainfall right now. And I'll tell you, it is a good thing. I know kicking off your Monday with some rain is not necessarily a great thing, but we do need the rain. Actually, some of these areas that I'm pointing out, Ansonville, Wadesboro, stretching down into Chesterfield, you guys actually are in a level 3 out of 5 drought. You have a severe drought across your area. So again, the rain, it's like that country song. It is a good thing. We do certainly need it. I'll zoom out even more and you look at all that rain down to the south and west. That is going to be pushing our direction as well. So if you have not gotten your fair share of the showers out there so far today, you will as we travel through the next several hours, which I'll walk you through your future track coming up here in just a few minutes. But you look at these rain chances, it is just an all-day washout. We are looking at widespread rain to continue as we head through the next several hours, even as we head into the overnight hours, even as we head into your Tuesday. So Tuesday morning will certainly be a wet start. We could be seeing some pretty moderate pockets of rain set up across the area, possibly even heavy. Now I'm going to jump quickly to the temperatures and say hello. Let me know you guys can hear me, you can see me, and let me know if you have any questions as well, and I'll do my best to answer anything for you guys. That's why I love these kind of live stream chats, so we can talk a little bit more on a personal level and you guys can ask me the questions that you need to rather than me just being on your TV. But temperatures right now, these are current, so they have hardly moved because we are wedged in. This is called cold air damming, or the Carolina wedge. Temperatures are sitting in the 40s and 50s right now, and again, this was pretty much where we started out there this morning. As we continue through the day, temperatures are hardly going to move. Rain will continue kind of on and off in terms of intensity. Maybe a little bit of a mist, a drizzle, and then possibly pockets of some of that moderate rain as well. So I'll go ahead and play this out, stopping this at 5 p.m. Look at the rain across the area. Unfortunately, that Monday evening commute is going to be less than ideal out on the roads. We're going to be seeing some moderate rain across the area, though we're not dealing with severe weather. It's just going to be gloomy and terrible, and you know, 45, 77, 85 is terrible to drive on in sunny days. It's going to be like that, but even worse as we head through the evening commute tonight. So allow some extra time. Maybe if you can, leave a little early to pick up the kids from daycare or school if you have to today. Stopping this at 11 p.m. Still seeing rain across the area. Watch what happens overnight into the morning hours. More rain to come. This is 7 a.m. so we're looking at a pretty soggy start to that commute as well. This is for your Tuesday. Now I think Tuesday morning we'll see the heaviest of downpours come our way in terms of the entire day Tuesday, because watch what happens 11 o'clock noon tomorrow. A lot of the rain pushes out. We're not done with all of the rain just yet, but the wettest part of the day tomorrow will come as we head into Tuesday morning. So here's a look at your day planner for today. This is for your Monday. Again, temperatures hardly moving. It is soggy, it is cool, and it's going to be a bit breezy out there as we head through the day today. Those rain chances will continue Tuesday morning. Again, that 70% chance, I know it looks kind of high. It's not going to be for the entire day though, mainly as we head through the morning hours. And then Wednesday, we are looking at those numerous showers, but eventually to taper off by Thursday. And for your Halloween, we're looking nice. So if the kids are trick-or-treating, if you're heading out to pass out candy, we will be looking nice and dry, but cool for this trick-or-treating time, or for your Halloween. Let's go ahead and switch gears a little bit now. So weather-wise, it's gonna rain here. This is not going to be impacting the Carolinas, but this is going to be devastating for some of the islands, especially for Jamaica. So this is Hurricane Melissa. Maximum sustained winds are up to 165 miles per hour now. This is not the strongest hurricane on record by any means. You can see that pressure now down to 908 millibars. The lower the pressure, the stronger the hurricane. But this is still a very intense hurricane. Again, Category 5 strength. You can see it just buzzsawing so close to Jamaica. It's moving west at 3 miles per hour right now. It is going to make a turn, starting to move to the north though, and eventually making landfall there sometime in the next 24 hours. So those areas will see a catastrophic storm surge. Not only that, upwards of 40 inches of rain and close to 200 mile per hour winds. So we've actually been chatting with some people on the island, myself and meteorologist James Scott, and they say service is already kind of spotty. And again, the worst of this is nowhere close to have hit them yet. So this is the 11 a.m. advisory on this monstrous storm. I'll play this out though. Once this system hits Jamaica as either a Category 4 or 5, it doesn't matter either way, impacts the same. It just depends if it undergoes some dynamic changes, like an eye wall replacement cycle. It could weaken the storm a little bit, possibly strengthening it again, but again, that doesn't really matter. Once it hits Jamaica, it's going to then impact, already is, parts of the Dominican Republic and then eastern Cuba before tracking northward into areas of the Turks and Caicos. So this is not going to impact the United States or the Carolinas, but this is going to be a terrible storm for areas and those people in Jamaica there. You know, they don't have all the infrastructure North America has. Some people trying to just board their house and hope for the best. There are some residents actually in the Carolinas that flew for their honeymoon. You can hear their story, kind of what they're doing tonight coming up at 10 o'clock. They actually flew out of Charlotte. They said, look, we tried to get out, but the airports are now closed. Nobody can go in or out. So again, it's just a terrible storm. The National Hurricane Center, they have hurricane hunters, or the Air Force has hurricane hunters that fly into these storms. I'm going to go back to that radar image. And the hurricane hunters actually just aborted the mission. They left a little bit early because they said the southwestern eye wall right there, so they were right in the middle of it. They said that southwestern eye wall, the turbulence was too bad. They had to abort that. So a terrible situation going to be unfolding over the next 24 to 36 hours for Jamaica. For us here locally, we are talking rain, much needed rain, and that will continue. So meteorologist Janessa Webb will have more on the rain tonight coming up at 10 o'clock. Of course, myself and meteorologist James Scott as well will have that morning drive for you because it is going to be a little wet as you start your Tuesday morning off as well. This is all good, needed rain, possibly picking up about 1 to 3 inches, isolated up to 4 over the next several days. So just prepare for that. Have your rain gear handy. I knew it was going to rain, and guess what? I forgot my umbrella. It's in my car. I'll grab that. I'll try to remember for tomorrow, but don't be me. You guys have a wonderful day today, despite the cloudy and gloomy weather out there, and we'll talk to you soon.